Hi, I'm Jill with the Mobile Public Library, and I have a book recommendation for you today. The one I want to recommend is The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson. This is a high fantasy book with a lot of really good world building, so if that's the kind of thing you enjoy, I would definitely recommend this book to you. Unlike a lot of the ones that come in this genre, it's not a coming of age quest story. It's more of a mystery palace intrigue one, which that is definitely a feature of the genre, but I would say the quest ones in the coming of age probably are more heavily represented. But if you like one that has, grown-up characters and lots of palace intrigue, this is definitely one for you. The plot of The Raven Scholar is it's set in a world where the emperor changes every 24 years, and instead of it being an inherited throne, they have a big contest where they have representatives from one representative from each of the 8 factions, and the factions are, different orders who sell to worship different animal gods. So there's a raven faction, a bear faction, a tiger faction, and so on. And they do this contest, and whoever wins the contest is the next emperor. And the old emperor steps down after their 24-year reign. And so they've just started the new contest, and the raven representative gets murdered. So the outgoing emperor appoints his raven scholar, it's his high scholar who happens to be part of the Raven faction. He appoints Nima as to, one, investigate the murder, but also to take the place of the Raven representative, with no expectation that she's going to win, because, the Ravens hardly ever, they're hardly ever the front runner of this contest. So she's both solving this mystery and then also competing in this contest. And in the process, she learns a whole lot about, an ongoing conspiracy that threatens the foundations of the entire empire. And, it's very, like I said, it's just a very well done book. If you, enjoy world building, it's a very rich world that this is set in, and it's delivered to the audience very well, so that, the author gives you enough information as you're going along to follow what's going on and understand the world, but at the same time there's no info dumping. So I really appreciate that. The characters are well drawn. It goes by at a pretty good clip. They keep the action going, and the mystery, when you find out what happened, all makes sense. So I'd very much recommend this book. I'd say the only real downside to it is, even though the main mystery that you start the book with gets solved, they set up the thing for the next book in the series, which leaves you off on a cliffhanger. And the second book doesn't even have a release date yet. So that's mildly frustrating, but as long as you can be patient, I think you'll very much enjoy this if you like a high fantasy with a lot of, court intrigue stuff. So it's, like I said, it's The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, and I would highly recommend it if that's your genre. Okay, so for food, I am actually filming this 2 days before Christmas, and this season I have made those viral powdered sugar cranberries 3 times for different office events and parties, and it's always gone over really well. I highly recommend it. Just Google sugared cranberries, you'll find the recipe. I will say humidity seems to make a difference, because the time I made it and when the weather was real dry, they did come out with that viral crunch, but then if it's drizzling or damp outside, they still taste the same, they still taste good, but they don't have that real satisfying texture. So that is a thing to be aware of here in Mobile, because it is humid more often than not. But like I said, they've always come out really good, like taste-wise, and they're really easy to do. So if you can grab some cranberries before the season's over, I highly recommend trying that out before it's too late, or bookmark it and try it again out next year, because it really does, that viral recipe really does work good. Anyway, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you have been reading and eating lately, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.